Smoking sexy style. I love the style of DMC. Nice. We might have a problem here. Let me see if I can turn the camera on or not. Weird.
May Cry HD collection.
Bruh. Muted and code. Can you hear me? Hold on. Let me fix some stuff. Voice. Can you hear me now? I cannot hear you. Cannot hear you. Post written, nice. We have a problem with the cameras, by the way. The game might not going to let us play there. Let me see if I can set it up. Voice default speakers. No, hold on. Alright, say something. Hello, hello. Tialha, you on?
You hear me?
Yes, I can. I have my headphones off. I mean,
Oh, that makes
my
sense.
setting was off. Uh, Trying to see if there will be a better way to show the cameras and everything in the game. That'll be interesting. Because the game doesn't allow the overlay. I just realized that.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have another idea, but let's see how that goes. So, how's it going? How's everybody doing today?
I'm chilling. I seen Harvey's in the chat and Jackal.
Nice, nice. CC, does CC have anything? Can use classic overlay? Yeah, I cannot use classic overlays on top. So I'm probably gonna have to make another one of those things that we did yesterday. Display capture. Same thing as yesterday. Which I can do right now. Not a problem. So that will be transform. I think it's a 1400. Nope, not that one. Display capture. There we go. Top 200. No. 150. That's fine. And what I can do here is do this, 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 this. Edit transform, probably 15, 16. That's not bad. Top 60, 80, bottom 50, 17. Oh, 16, 50. There we go. Right, I'll go 100. 140. 20. There you go. Still got it. And we should be good to go. Apparently, the Intel are developing chips with more i3 cache. Why? You're down.
Yo, welcome Dom and welcome Felicity.
Oh no, that's not good. Hold on. It's only capturing. God damn it. Why is it not capturing that? Display capture. Oh, okay. What's up, Jackal? How you doing today?
We got technical difficulties.
Same thing.
Jackal's
Same thing,
here to
bro.
Put my
save the
headset
day.
on.
Jackal's here to mess thing up. How do I separate the PC main from?
That's my superpower.
Good for you, bro. How do I separate it from PC main to the PC? Capture. Properties.
Okay, I got my headset on now. Hey, Tialha, how's it going?
Okay.
Hey, it's going good. Let's go.
How was your stream earlier?
It was fun. I played some Final Fantasy. Yeah, we just did some parts of the story. I think Mr. Singh is already past that part.
I gotta
But
get
the-
him to start playing that again.
For oh yeah, the game is not gonna let me show the cameras.
Oh, but I'm so pretty today.
Son
Show
of
everybody
a-
what I look like.
Son of a bean gun. Why is that like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Classic games, I guess.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Obviously. Well, I suppose you can share screen. Well, maybe.
Hmm.
Possibly. Oh, wait. I can see us, but yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's in the it's a different thing. Video capture, okay. I have another idea. I don't want to see if that works or not.
All right.
Otherwise, we'll just go with it.
Let me read some chat.
Display.
Hey, Rich G, welcome to the stream. And Harvey, good to see you again, man.
Window capture. Okay.
You know, I always say
Select
don't worry
discovery,
about it, and then he
channel
just figures it
Discord.
out. So I'm just gonna let him cook.
Cool.
Oh, and Felicity left a chat. Guys ignored her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I got it. Transport.
No way.
Edit. Yeah, I'm a genius.
Oh my god, you got like 2 million apps on your
Oh my
on
god.
your desktop.
Dude was giving me crap for here, I can show you mine right now. It's like I feel like mine is very organized in the way that I like it. I got all my games that I play up here.
What are you guys
Yeah.
talking about? I don't know what are you guys talking about.
Jackal's
We're
looks
being-
pretty cool, like his background.
Oh yeah, I always love these. Hold on. Let me see what else I got. Yeah. I've just got this whole thing that it cycles through. Love that. Oh, I gotta get a soda. Be right back.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about the cameras. Let's just have
I
fun
got
with
it.
this.
I got it.
Oh, he always gets it right after I say something like that. Perfect.
You shouldn't say anything.
No, I should, and then it'll, like, make you work 10 times harder.
Just be
Yeah, Harvey,
quiet.
I don't know what his wallpaper is. All I see is those icons.
Don't worry about it.
That 3080 is it's not helping him.
Oh,
Well, I
we
mean,
got it.
you got to use some of your 3080's power to, like, or like display that desktop, so it's like eating extra resources, man. Clean that shit up.
The VRAM issue.
Crap. Wait, what just happened?
Mostly a skill issue at this point, in my opinion, but
Tialha is still on, but we are out. What the hell happened there?
we are gray. It's gonna like take our disguises off and everyone's gonna see we're actually lizard people, so be careful. Hey, we're back.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright, that's fine. We'll just
Aw.
take the display, this one off.
Let's play the game.
Yeah, let's play the game. Let's play the game. Anyways, there we go. The energy drink is the best. Does Mr. Singh have a John Cena on his wallpaper because I can't see him? Well, you never know then.
May Cry HD collection.
Then you never know.
Yeah, just mad icons, man. That's all I see.
Oh, 1080, bro. Get out of here.
Oh, so Tialha, what kind of headset do you use?
I use the Pulse 3D from PlayStation.
HD
Oh, nice.
collection.
I actually like that. I have the Pulse 3D and then I have the earbud version. I really like the earbuds. Like the microphone on it was actually weirdly better.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think it comes at a price though. It's like way more expensive.
Yeah. Do you have the newer one that has like it has a microphone that you pull out?
No. I have the first one that released, but it's literally broken. Like I don't know what happened. It's like one part is like broken, but it still works. So I'll just use it until I can't use it. Then we
Oh, yeah.
then we move over.
I don't know if you can see my camera or not. We still have them up, so.
Cannot. I have to take it out because it keeps going gray.
Oh no, I know, but no, he's in the calls, so.
Yeah, I see your camera. I see your camera.
But
Oh.
these are what I used for a while, the Razer headset, and I think Mr. Singh's are probably better, but then I bought these for like $100 and I love them.
I mean, yeah, mine are always superior.
Like,
God damn.
they have this microphone that pulls
yeah.
out.
What I like
I love
is just like wireless. That's like all I need. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I don't like wired. Like my headset is broken now, so I have to use it wired. So it's bugging me out because I never had to do that. But yeah, I'll cope with it for now.
Is she from
Harvey,
Matrix or something?
no. Jackal's face is gone. I know, it's the tragedy of modern times
Alright,
here.
let's figure that out. Because thing is,
No, I'm kidding, dude. Stream just diminished in quality without my beautiful face and my fierce hair.
if you wanna see Jackal's face, join the Patreons that we don't have.
Yeah, you gotta pay extra for that.
This cutscene is really good. Really good.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tialha. What were we saying? So Pulse 3D headset wired. I actually used to hate wireless headsets because there was always like an input delay, or not an input delay, but like a delay from when I was playing first-person shooters. I would click and the weapon would go off, but I would hear it like half a second later, and it was just frustrating me. But now it's like they're synced up perfectly, so it's not even an issue.
I never liked them because
Yeah.
their batteries always goes out, and never cared for the noise cancelling because that was like automatic with them. Even with this headset, I always need a wire. Want a wire.
Yeah. Technology is it's advancing and it's getting better.
In that case,
Oh, it gets so much better,
you should
so
use
much
that
quicker.
stuff then.
Like every day something new comes out that just puts everything else to shame. Like 3080.
I like how I complained about the technology and Tialha went to praising it.
I know. It's a
I
good
mean,
card. You know what? I'm
A
just kidding.
3080,
Right?
a 3080 is an extreme high-end card for my standards. It's just, it's like when
It
you
is.
when you have something good, you always want more, and that's the thing. So I'll just stick to mid-range to help to keep myself from poisoning myself. If I fall, I need a 5090 or I need a 5080 Super Ti Super whatever.
She just dropped a
'cause
bike on him.
I'll just go broke then. Like at that
There's
point.
demonic blood in me.
Yeah, like I got the 4070 Super because I didn't want to go for the what are they 5 series yet or the new ones, but I wanted something that could run at 1440p mostly. That was my biggest priority. Like I had a laptop, like my first Alienware laptop was sold or it was like marketed as a 4K laptop, and it just kind of sucks. It has a 980M, so it does not run things in 4K, and it never did. I don't know what games they were expecting to run in 4K, but it barely broke 30 FPS.
Probably chess or something like that. Chess at 4K.
Yeah, not something high action or
20 years
particulate effect heavy.
Have you tried running Flight Simulator on that?
Not on this one yet. I should though. I should run
I
when
think-
Microsoft.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
Once again,
Oh, I was gonna say, I think Flight Simulator eats a VRAM.
Oh, yeah, they're hogs
why
for that.
is that why you want 12 gigabytes, not 8 gigabytes?
I mean, if you pick 8 gigabytes, you're dooming yourself. I have 6
Oh, at this
gigabytes. So I can speak from experience. I can barely play games. But yeah, I heard also I wanted to talk about some PC news later, or PC component news later.
Yeah,
after you guys
absolutely.
can
Okay.
finish.
Yeah, give me one sec. I want to read this because we missed it. Harvey, I find wireless headsets good because it's less wires and I can walk around with and without talking like with the whole setup or without taking the whole setup with me. Yeah, I 100% agree with that because I
Absolutely.
can't stand having a wire, and I like getting up and actually going outside and wandering when I'm not streaming. Even when I used to stream with another guy, I always like being able to be mobile.
Man, he jumps really high.
Hey, welcome to the stream, Hamur Singh Gill, 19.
Oh, do you guys
All
want
right,
me to?
Tialha, you got some.
Do you guys want me to share the screen on Discord?
I mean, if you can, if it's not going to tank the frame rate, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, give me one.
That'd be
second.
nice.
Hold on.
That 3080 encoder is gonna cry now.
But no, I always rip on his 3080, but it's a great card. It's just you can't do some of the things like DLSS 4. I think you're kind of screwed out of doing, and also frame gen for certain applications.
Where did my game go? Hello?
Oh, dude.
There it is.
I like how whenever his game is off screen, it's like all blurred, like his desktop. It's a nice
Yeah,
feature. It's a nice feature.
It is.
I don't know how he did it, but it's a nice feature.
It's magic.
Yeah, it's the
Technology.
Google search.
Technology.
We call it autofill Russian roulette. You never know what's gonna pop up when you're typing in the search bar.
We call it the history saver. 45.
Okay, Tialha,
hours.
you had some
Go on.
PC stuff to talk about. Oh, dude, I just love how this is like classic Resident Evil combined with, like modern Final Fantasy. I know that sounds so redundant or reductive, but it's not.
What the,
There it is.
That's Red Orb? Red Orb was used to
That's
unlock
a-
this skin.
That's a face.
An ugly Red Orb.
All right, I will shut up now. Tialha, you have some PC stuff to talk about, and I want to hear it.
Yeah. So actually, I'm kind of excited. Mr. Singh, if you desperately want an upgrade, maybe you don't. But Nvidia's dropping a 5070 Super with 18 gigabytes of VRAM, which is kind of crazy. At least these are like leaks, but They are from a good source. And a 5070 Ti Super with 24 gigs, which is insane.
For
So
5070, that's actually pretty nice.
yeah, and a 5080 is also getting some type of super, but nothing for the 60 series, which is kind of sad. And also,
Tragic.
I heard that Intel is also planning to produce CPUs with that extra V cache, the new
The
Nova Lake 385K.
Intel
It's
Arc,
really exciting
Intel Arc
for
ones.
me. No, the CPUs,
Oh, I
like
see.
the
So
the Core Ultra, whatever it's called, that new stuff.
so what is the advantage of that?
Probably
For
threads. Threads
for the
probably just more
CPUs,
working.
or do
Yeah.
you mean?
Well, for the CPUs, like one of the things I notice lately in games is games are having a really hard time when it comes to like uh, doing the CPU calculations for a lot of NPCs. Like Dragon's Dogma 2 was one of the worst offenders. Final Fantasy 16 has some problems too.
Yeah, it's basically it has a type of cache. There's like free like a fast cache. It's L1, L2, and L3. And the modern ones, like the normal CPUs, they have like 32 megabytes of that cache. But AMD has been dropping the X3D V cache, like and it has like 100 something like that, and it basically helps storing that cache, and it helps extremely with like CPU intense games. So like in places with a lot of NPCs or like those competitive games, you're supposed to it's supposed to have like an incredible performance boost. And
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
yeah, and if Intel is, because AMD already does it, and if Intel also does this, it's really exciting because now they're kind of getting back in the race, and that's kind of
I
what we want. I just hope they won't change the socket every year. Like it's so dumb. Like
Yeah.
the CPU socket.
Like every
It's
time
like,
you want to
yeah,
upgrade,
it's so annoying. Because like
you
even
gotta buy a
AM4,
whole new motherboard.
yeah,
yeah,
even like AM4 is getting CPU still, which is really interesting.
that's what I have right now, and I have like a 5900X with the 3080, which is like the highest end of the AM4. And if I need to upgrade one thing, I'm gonna have to upgrade every single thing, which is why like I want to, but like there's no way I can do it at this point on its own.
Yeah,
But,
I'd
like,
recommend a pre-built, but you know.
who cares about pre-builds, bro?
Well, because there's really cool cases you can get, and if you get a good one that like actually has a decent like proprietary case that you can't buy anywhere else, then
Yeah, fair.
you can build from that.
And
Otherwise,
warranty.
yeah, and warranty. That's the biggest thing for me.
That's
Is
fair.
Facts.
they put the parts together, they find the components that work together well, and then it's kind of like, you know, I always say that problem is they have to optimize for a buttload of different hardware configurations, like different RAM, different GPUs, different CPUs, different brands, all that crap.
I don't think I ever
And-
optimized mine in the BIOS. I should
Well,
actually.
and I know Alienware is usually like considered overpriced junk and all that crap or whatever, people rip on them, but I found a lot of games that like I never have games just not work on my computer. I might have some frame rate issues once in a while, but they always work. Like they'll always run. And that is not something that I've experienced with my own custom-made PCs. Like I'll always have some game or a couple games that don't work, just flat out will not run because of some configuration issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. Maybe something will
Yeah.
help me out or not.
I mean, I think your CPU is still good.
Yeah, mine is like
Mm.
mine should be fine. But
It's
yeah.
getting a little long in the tooth. Like what generation is it?
This is like a Ryzen 9 5900X, so that's like end of AM4.
No,
But that
I
is
don't
a
like
high-end
that.
CPU.
Yeah.
That is a high-end CPU. But yeah, yeah, it's kind of annoying that you have to upgrade. But even still, AMD is still putting new CPUs on the market for the old gen, especially a lot of budget stuff, which is incredible to me.
Jackal, what are you doing here? Look at this.
Yeah.
I told you.
But yeah, the
don't be
GPU
here.
stuff. Like I said, I think Nvidia finally listened, as in they're gonna give the cards more VRAM. Because going from 12 gigs to 18 is a lot, and it has more CUDA cores apparently. So it's actually a
so-
big upgrade.
Okay, so yours is like equivalent to a 10th generation i9, I believe.
Yeah, it should be around there.
So it's good, but yeah, it's getting a little bit old.
Yeah.
Like 10th gen is probably like minimum specs now for a lot of games. Like, let me see, what is Dark Ages? Dark Ages shouldn't be CPU heavy, really, but
I mean, I'm able to run Dark Age is fine.
yeah, minimum is a 10th gen i7. So
Yeah.
Well, then I'm cooked. I have a 8th gen.
no, I mean you can still get them to work. It's just at after that point, you're kind of rolling the dice if you want to buy it or not.
But like, as I said, I think the newer the CPUs that were released the past few years, I think they will age pretty well. Because
I hope so.
especially if you're on a budget, for people that are on a budget, like I think AM4 is your best bet. But the thing is, you're probably still on DDR4, which can kind of hold you back.
I
But-
would honestly go for the cheapest AM5, just so that they can have open window for everything that is going to come out, because I feel like AM4 they're gonna start closing windows on it. It's a great product and everything, but if they want to upgrade in the future, I think beginning of AM5 will be perfect for it. Like Jackal have 4070 Super, but that's just my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Kind of
Yeah.
random, but isn't DDR6 coming out pretty soon for RAM?
I think it's DDR7 coming.
Supposed to be coming this year.
6, yeah, 6, yeah.
No,
I think
Yeah,
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I think at some point RAM speeds will be overkill, except for those like crazy workload stuff where you have like 20 million tabs open.
Yeah. I think it's like been overkill for most people for quite a while.
Guys,
like,
I think
even
this water is
16
wet.
gigabytes or whatever.
I think
No
this-
way. Can
I
you
think-
dry it with the towel?
No,
Yeah.
but I have my pants on.
Oh.
Whoa, out of context. Whoa.
Clip it.
It's not hairy though.
Okay, so I don't know why, but I've just really always loved this concept of a protagonist with a really cool European style broadsword or like longsword and two 1911 style pistols with compensators. Like I call them hero guns because they're special.
Okay, so there are 3 openings to something, but I got a gem as well. Where the hell am I going?
It is so funny seeing the animations have not changed at all
Oh.
in to DMC5. Like the slam down with the sword, the flipping short combo. It's funny, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. I was gonna say. I mean, it looks. I mean, this like aged well, in my opinion. When the hell did this come out? 2000 or was it 99?
I think 2001. I don't even know.
Man, almost
2001. Yeah.
3 years old, 4 years old.
Oh man. So Resident Evil 4 was like 4 years after that. But yeah, I remember when this launched, and I can't remember if I got a demo disc with this one, or no, it was Zone of the Enders, where I got a demo disc for Metal Gear Solid 2, and that was the first time I played one of those games. Oh, that reminds me, that was something else I wanted to talk about with you guys. Are you guys excited for the, what is it, Metal Gear Solid 3 remake?
I have no
It's
idea.
on Unreal Engine,
Because
but
I never played any of those.
dude, how have you never played those?
I tried playing the
Metal Gear
fifth
Rising.
one, the Phantom Pain or whatever. It just felt a little out of the space. I'm like, what am I doing here? I don't know what I was doing.
Alright, well, Mr. Singh, we need you to play Metal Gear Rising. That's going to be one of our collab games here. That's a priority.
I
You
think
played
I-
it, right,
I have,
Tialha?
I think I have few of them.
Yeah. I played it. It was. I mean, the art style is good. The combat is really good for the time. I mean,
Oh
it's
god, yeah.
basically you're basically the craziest person on earth. Like you can just slash a billion times in like 2 seconds. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, it's total anime sword fight stuff. It's awesome. I love it.
That's
But yeah,
what the
like
hell.
I actually recommend if you're gonna play one before the new one comes out, I would highly recommend playing the new one because I'm just really excited for it. I'm gonna be playing that day one or early if they do that crap. We got 8 weeks for it.
I'll put it on the
Man.
list.
Want it now?
I'm kind of confused where to go. I got some few gems, but I'm not really sure where to go. So let's see. The
But
knights here.
like I was saying, I would actually recommend Metal Gear Solid 2 and not to play Metal Gear Solid 3 because I mean the story's going to be the same, so you're basically just going to spoil yourself for it.
So
I was just gonna say, look
Yep.
how like this game is aged perfectly, man.
It has.
There's a blue one over there.
Like, and it still plays tight. I'm actually going to install this.
What the hell? It's a 3080, bro.
Oh, you know what else I'm going to install? I'm going to install the Devil May Cry reboot because I really like that game and it's only 10 gigabytes.
Oh yeah, it dropped like in 2012, 13, something like that. That was fun.
Oh yeah, it should run on your 2060.
I mean, I would be surprised if it didn't. It's
Wait, 2016 or
I would hope so.
2016?
I would hope so.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
let me rephrase that. I think it would run really well on your 2060. Like it would look great on that. Devil May Cry 5. That one actually, Devil May Cry 5 should run.
I mean, it's actually pretty optimized. Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, like recommended specs are a GTX 1060 with 6 gigabytes, so 2060 should do well. RTX too.
Yeah.
And CPUs is like an i7 third generation.
i7 is kind of old now.
Yeah.
Well, i7 still work very well.
Yeah.
Generation ones.
I got an i7 as well, so yeah. I mean, it's been good so far.
Yeah, I've literally never run into problems with mine. Except on my last laptop with the 20 Super. I did have some serious frame rate issues in Dragon's Dogma 2. Which reminds me, that's one game we gotta revisit, Mr. One of these days. That was so much fun.
Dragon
I've
Dogma.
You just
never
have to have
played that.
somebody to play it. You gotta have someone to play it with that you can like share pawns with. So like you're doing missions with their pawn, and you're doing missions, or sorry, they're doing missions with your pawn, you're doing missions with their pawn, you're showing them new quest locations and stuff. It just, without that, the game itself is pretty boring, but with that like shared experience, it's amazing. Really good time.
Key is rusted, but it should work. Memento of Dante's mother in the back. It is an evergreen Virgil and Dante. Vital star.
Man, I love the art style of that UI in the menu.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Oh god, yeah.
Like the what's it called? Like the way the letters were look. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it's kind of like cursive script. It's really cool. But yeah, I feel like they don't put as much effort into the art of a game now. Everything's just kind of this might not be the best to look at or to use. Like it might not be the most user-friendly way to put script, but it looks great. And it really adds to the game, like the art style of it. So
I agree.
like
Yeah.
some games, like I think Neo's one of my worst offenders, has just such a plain ass UI. Everything just looks bland. Did you play Neo?
I've never played. Everyone tells me, "Oh, it's hard, it's hard." I'm like, I don't want to play a game that makes me want to break everything. I just want to play a game to enjoy it. Apparently, it's a really hard
Yeah,
game.
like,
That's what I heard. It's like, no, I don't want to do
yeah,
that. It's like, no, it's not why I play games. It's yeah. I mean, sure, if there's a
exactly. Like,
challenge, if there's a challenge that, oh yeah, I don't know, King Rolf All Burden, something like that. Yeah, sure, I'll try it. But for the
but you
most
don't
part,
start with that.
yeah.
You do that when you get good at and really like a game. You don't just dig into the challenge, you know. Whereas Neo, I think it might be a lot of artificial difficulty. I've only played it for probably like 30 total hours between the two games, and I haven't tried the third one, so I don't know about it.
I think that it wasn't there a
But what?
demo
Sorry.
for the third one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I want to say it was a beta or a demo. I can look right now. But yeah, my problem with the first Neo was the parrying. Like the parrying just, it wasn't like Elden Ring and Final Fantasy have really difficult, like high skill ceiling parries, but they're super satisfying to pull off.
Oh,
Neo
yeah.
just pissed me off.
Man,
But like,
that
yeah, that
Elden
Final
Ring
Fantasy.
buckler.
Oh man, I actually like Golden Parry better. It's got a little bit better frames, like active and startup frames, but you can put it on a medium shield, so you can actually get like, you can do guard counters without taking damage, and preserve no hit runs.
I
Hey,
still.
Omega.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hey, no problem. Yeah, don't worry about talking over and whatever. We'll get in sync someday. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Omega? DMC, yeah. But I was
Wait,
gonna
sorry,
say,
who makes?
oh, sorry.
It's Capcom, right?
Yeah,
Capcom.
Capcom makes this, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
made
they
Dragon's
kind of
Dogma too.
abandoned. Yeah, they kind of abandoned the Devil May. I mean, they always. I mean, not abandoned, but they always drop them lately. Like every 10 years, it's a joke.
Yeah. Wait, when did 5 come out?
Like 2019, I'm so surprised it didn't win Game of the Year.
Jesus.
I mean, Sekiro is good. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen like something
Yeah.
like only 10% of. Okay, maybe that's exaggerated, but like something like not even like half of the player base has beaten it. I'm like, what? And how can it win Game of the Year? It makes no sense.
I know. And like, I don't know. I mean, didn't Astrobot or whatever, or Astro whatever, win last year?
Yeah, but I think Astro Bot is. It's kind of like something that's like over. I mean, I've never played it. I've only played the PS4 one, where when you got the console, you could just it was like pre-installed. That's what I played, but I haven't even played the PS5 version, the free one, and there's also the paid one. But apparently, it's really good
Yeah,
and fun.
I have not played the new one, but I played a little bit of the Astros Playground, and I just feel like it's a Nintendo clone. I don't think it deserved Game of the Year. I don't think Shadow of the Erdtree didn't, but I mean, it was
Black Myth
good, but it
Wukong
was
should have
still
won.
DLC.
Do you think Black Myth Wukong should have won Game of the Year?
I personally don't, because I think there were better games that released last year. I just kind of struggle to come up with which ones they were. Um, hold on.
Yeah, for me, I don't think it was. I mean, from what dropped that year, I guess Black Myth Wukong, but it wasn't like a really high quality experience for me. That game, it was fun. Don't get me wrong,
Oh,
but it wasn't like
Helldivers too.
Helldivers 2. Oh, I heard about that. I still need to play that. I think it's really fun.
So yeah, I think Helldivers 2 probably deserved Game of the Year. Just it was an experience, and if you were there for it, it was just an amazing time. And yeah, Omega, I don't like when console exclusives win Game of the Year. Like, I know it's not every game has to be for everyone, but I'd like for everyone to be able to experience the Game of the Year.
True.
It's like with movies. I mean, you can experience the Oscar winners and all of that. You just... Oh man, I smell bacon. Somebody's cooking bacon. I'm starving.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
Well, there's only one person it could be. I'll be right back.
This
Oh, Mr. Singh, his painter just appeared, so I'll be
goddamn
back in.
thing.
I know, dude. Hold on, I'll be right back. I just gotta steal a piece.
Astrobot doesn't deserve. I guess so. Yeah, like an exclusive. I feel like it should not win Game of the Year. I mean, if not everyone can experience it, then it's, and especially like at least not like not make you win it. Okay, if it's like mentioned or like whatever, then sure, but winning it is different. And I was gonna say earlier, I will never forgive FromSoft Games making Consort Radon like the hardest boss I have ever experienced in my life. Like, dude, that was no joke. I'd say maybe something that comes close, which I don't even think. I mean, Melania was not that hard. I'd say like maybe Ishin and like Erlang was like the hardest
Dude,
boss.
Consort Radon was ridiculous in terms of difficulty. Like, it wasn't the fun kind of difficulty. You had a lot of really
Exactly.
bad things in the arena. Like, there were like
Pause.
elevation changes.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
hate. Exactly.
It just wasn't a very good fight. So, hey Reggie, welcome to the stream. I beat this game and got all S ranks on all difficulty normal, and Dante must die. Oh shit, that's good.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
You got a favorite Devil May Cry? We're just kind of getting into this series. Like, me and Tialha have played them before, but the guy who's currently playing, and we're waiting to come back, he'll be back momentarily, sorry. He has not played them, so this is his first experience with them.
Yeah.
Omega,
But
Ishin, and Al Shinobi.
Ishin.
Yeah, those are good bosses.
I'd say Ishin is probably the main issue I had with Ishin is like he would just whip out his pistol like every 10 seconds, and it was like,
The
dude,
Glock Saint.
are we in like Chicago? Like, what's going on?
Reggie, you like the reboot? We were actually just talking about that. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I really enjoyed it. Like, I wasn't real happy about the guns being changed to Desert Eagles because I love Ebony and Ivory and their classic kind of 1911 style appearance with the compensators, but yeah, I love the combat in the DMC reboot.
There he is.
Okay, Miss.
The
Yep, Mr.
3080
Singh
King.
said- Oh, he's back? Yay, he's back.
Alright. Apologies for that.
You can turn your
Did you kill
you
the
can turn
painter?
your camera on, you know. It's
Huh?
okay.
Oh, that's fine.
The painter. I told him you had your painter here.
Oh, dude, it's like always the wrong time. Like every time I'm like, this is the weirdest thing about the evening streams. Like in the morning, nobody's at home. In the evening, somebody's calling me. Somebody's coming at home. Somebody doing this, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, come on, man. This is why I never on time. Whenever I say I'm like, I'm never gonna schedule anything. That's fine.
Reggie's a Super Spartan DMC3 is cool. Yeah, I love DMC3. It was one of
Where?
my favorites.
I'm gonna drop the F-bomb. Where the F am I going?
That was not an F-bomb, you pussy.
I know. Mother, father. Son of a bean gun. Piece of
yeah.
garbage.
Reggie, I like Virgil. That was my favorite part about the about Devil May Cry 5 was the I almost called it the Reggie DLC. Losing my mind.
Veggie DLC.
That was the Virgil DLC. No, not the Reggie. I like the Reggie.
Oh, I thought you said
But
veggie.
no, Virgil.
Veggie
Nope, that is our
DLC.
guest in chat.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
another.
dude.
There's a blue door here. I didn't even see that. Did I open this door? You
But
use
yeah,
the rusty.
I really like the katana combat.
Oh, that's why you use the rusty key. Hey,
I
buddy.
do wish Virgil got a gun though.
Doesn't he have it?
Nah, he's just got
No,
Clive style fireballs, I think, right?
no, he have it. He
Right.
jumps and shoot at the enemies. He done that a couple times.
He's not motivated
There it is.
enough.
There it is. There we go. I mean, it's on the
No,
jump.
this is Dante. Dante.
I don't know their
This
names.
is Dante, you
I
dork.
don't know their names.
Yo, I think I remember. In the I think it was Devil May Cry 2 and 1. I swear Dante Nero had like the exact same facial scan, but just like different hair and like outfits.
They
It was
did.
it was so funny, dude. I never had a clue.
Dude, so I never actually played through Devil May Cry 4. I played a little bit of it later, but when it released, I was mostly working and I didn't really have time to play games. But I swear to God, I had no idea that there was a new character called Nero, and Devil May Cry 5 really fixed that by changing what the hell he looks like, because that was stupid. He was like an identical twin.
13 Masters. God damn it. What year is this?
But yeah.
But anyway,
Oh.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get my nicotine fix. I am listening, though.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's talk about him for a second. What the hell, man? Just kidding.
You're gonna talk about...
Oh, he's still here. Damn it. Okay, I need to do something. What am I supposed to do? 13 idiots? There's something written. The 17 puppets are my masters. There will be no admission as long as my masters are here. Oh, maybe I destroy these? 17 puppets. I'm gonna destroy those stuff here. That was one puppet. There's 2, 3. Ah, see, I can read.
So, did you ever play the Elden Ring DLC?
I did during the release time, and people helped me. People helped me beat the last boss. It was insane. I want to play the game again, but the game is way too long, and halfway through I'll end up losing interest.
Understandable. I will never forgive them making me pay 40 just to like get so mad at like the last boss. Like I was like,
Yeah,
so, like dude, he would attack and all of a sudden there would be like golden attacks around me hitting me. It made no
dude,
sense.
he freaked me out when he did that. Like he, what's that called? The one like he disappears and comes back right away, like slashes at you. Whatever he was doing there, phasing attack. I was like, what the hell is happening on screen?
Yeah, especially that nuke attack he did, like in the second phase. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, what's going on? And yeah, it was just crazy, man.
Yeah, somebody told me to just go east. Also, I think the weapon I used for it was those long red sticks, the bleed ones. I don't remember the name of that. It was like a bleed weapon that you get from the DLC. One of the enemies have using like a long red weapons, like a long spear or whatever. It really helped in the bleeding, and that's what helped me through. But I was like poking and hoping to not get hit. It was one of the like the worst experience ever.
I'll just say I will admit I did cheese him because I was like losing my mind for a week straight. So I just
Yeah.
picked up the Scholar Shield, that build. I mean, is it technically cheese if it's in the game?
If you
Because I
can-
didn't like. I mean, I didn't like cheese him with like breaking the mechanics, but I just used a really strong shield build. Is
Yeah.
that cheesing?
It's not cheese if you. I mean, what is cheese? It's not. It's not a cheat code. It's just a cheese you do, like pressing the triangle over and over again. It's called a cheese, but it's not a cheat. Cheat would be something you'd use something that is outside of the game that should not be allowed, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you have to only
should-
press 5 times triangle. Sorry, if you do press a 6th time, restart the whole fight, bro.
You should do the jump attacks. They are a bit faster.
Yeah. I'm happy that he got unlimited ammo.
Try to use circle. I think that gives you the second stance.
Oh yeah, baby. Ow!
Wait, I'm wrong. DMC1 did not have stances. I'm wrong. I don't even know.
Super Dante I use. Nice. Okay, that one's broke. Yeah, for the anybody who's watching, I have no idea what these characters are, what these games are about. So, yeah, that took me 30 minutes. Well, I guess I was talking to the painter, I guess.
Basically, they're all demons, and they're all ridiculously powerful, and they are stylish. That's the part of these games.
Ah, so it's like a Final Fantasy Doom.
This is the original Final Fantasy 16. Like this, the developers for 16 made these games, and the main thing is, you're a devil hunter, and it tries to like make you play more stylishly. I guess that's like the focus of the games, to be stylish.
Ah, crystal with the magical powers. It will recover 5 Devil Triggers Gogs. A rare stone that we revitalize energy. Holy water. Yeah, I see what holy water does, bro. No need to tell me that. Purple orb. It will increase the maximum number of Devil Triggers Gogs, thus increasing the time you can be in a Devil Trigger state. I don't know what any of this means. Cool. Exit. I am Omega. You cannot kill me. What's up, Omega?
Yeah,
This is
that's Dante's song in Devil May Cry 5.
Nice.
It's really fun.
Yeah, I think I tried playing Devil May Cry 5 like years ago. But I think I wasn't into the combat at all. Just didn't play it. I've had it since like 10 years ago or whatever. Whenever the game was released, I don't remember. Can I open this?
Yeah. Dante is basically Clive, but Clive is like a nerfed version of Dante. pretty
Gotcha.
much. They're both extremely similar. Just the core gameplay.
So pressing square is giving me extra. You can acquire health, magic, and other enchantment items. Am I supposed to do something with this?
You can use that to upgrade at the thing you're at, like the pillar thing.
Extra
I think
vital star.
I think some of them use that thing, that currency.
Gotcha.
It's been so long since I played.
Gotcha.
You cannot hold. Yeah, you can't hold. So you should need to get the holy water upgrades and whatnot. I guess. But it's up to you.
I'll see. Sweet. Holy water. Hey guys.
Man, this game is so good for its time. Like, it's
It really
ridiculous.
dance nicely. It's a remaster? I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's like a HD collection of the
HD
three games. I'm
collection,
pretty
gotcha.
sure. Yeah. So it used to look like absolute dog water, but that's because that was the PS2 era, which was like 480p gaming.
I've been trying to press. I'm using R3 joystick to dodge because I do that in God of War 2, and he's taunting right now with that. Okay, I need to kill these guys. Holy moly!
I'm pretty sure you have a mid-air taunt.
Hold on. Let me get some health. Hey, don't block me. You don't have a brain to block. You don't see my attack. How do you block it? You know, you ever seen Game of Thrones?
Nope, I've never watched
Let's,
that.
I mean, okay, let's just say Last of Us, right?
Yeah, I know Last of Us.
Or any zombie thing, whatever. So the purpose of the zombie, not the purpose, like the whole thing of the zombie is that everything is dead and the brains are consumed and everything, right? Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just say everything is dead and they are moving around to kill people. Fine. How do they see? Let me rephrase that. How do they see enemies when the eyesight's supposed to give them the sight? But if everything is dead, Does the eyesight work?
This depends. I think the normal zombies in The Last of Us, I think the virus, it takes over the brain, but like
So-
when it's like not a clicker yet,
Yeah.
it still sees. But when it's a clicker, it uses echolocation or some shit.
No,
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
it-
Last of Us.
It has a okay. So like okay, I have the answer. So like for instance, you have two different types. You have what we call like the magic zombies, where they're reanimated through either like a virus that brings back the dead, and those are actually dead, and it's supposed to be like as their eyesight decays, like Tialha was saying, like they lose the ability to see and they go basically on instinct. But for like the Last of Us zombies, it's the same thing, but they're still technically like a living organism, if that makes sense. So they have different like biological functions that let them seek out food.
Bros keep getting stabbed like Kratos in every single game. What is happening?
So like Tialha was saying, the clickers get echolocation later on as their eyes start deteriorating and they lose the ability to see. So
Like, what I was going to is that I guess Last of Us zombies or whatever they are, kind of bad example. Let's just say a regular zombie. Fine. The way the eyesight works, or the way the sight works, is that you're supposed to see it where the eyeballs are pointed at, right? You get what I'm saying? Following me? The eyeballs are pointing at something, and that's something you are able to see because of your eyeballs. And the eyeballs' sight works
Right.
from connecting to your brain and everything, the nervous system and all that stuff. But if everything is dead, if the eyeball is pointing at something, it shouldn't be that, like, what helping them to see it if everything is down? Like, shouldn't it be any
that's
part
one
of
reason.
if you don't have, okay, if there's a zombie that doesn't have eyes, how does that zombie see? I guess I'm not.
Well,
okay.
that's kind of what I was saying. Like, so the magic zombies that I call them, like Romero zombies, where they have to die and then come back to life. Those, it's inexplicable. They just see through magic. We'll call it that. But for like 28 days later zombies, they're still technically alive. So they still have the ability to use like their eyes and stuff like that, their smell and taste.
Which is actually realistic if you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish
Like,
the
I
game
could
just
actually
walking like
for-
this.
Yeah.
And-
Dante is vibing.
Yeah, and the way the zombies, like how they spread, like especially in The Last of Us, it's kind of done beautifully, like spores, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really, really well thought out, and
It's believable.
Yeah, exactly, and
You can see it happening.
yeah, and it makes sense because when a human goes blind, basically you're hearing like doubles, like the hearing, like how good you can hear.
Yeah,
it becomes extremely
Develop
well.
your other senses.
It's really
make up for
realistic.
it.
Yeah, and using echolocation as like some type of instinct thing is really cool, and it makes the zombies like scarier in that sense as well, because now they're clicking all of a sudden, and
Oh yeah, it adds to the tension and everything. No, I agree. It was a cool idea.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
so
sure how
I-
biologically like realistic it would be, but I like it.
I guess the echo is the answer there. That's interesting. I mean, not. I mean, interesting. I kind of with, like, the way I was asking is kind of hard to explain what I was asking, but I think the answer is the echolocation, which I can take it. Sure. That
Well,
is the
yeah,
answer.
and like for the other ones, it's their other senses. They're not necessarily seeing. Like they don't have to be directly looking at what they're targeting.
Like
That kind
like-
of makes sense.
Yeah, like a headless
Yeah.
zombie. How does a headless zombie see if the eyes are not there? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, echoless, stuff like that. So
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
headless
magic.
zombies are
I'd say
yeah,
magic.
magic zombies. Like I said, not the biggest fan of trying to explain that kind because
Yeah. And also, The Last of Us zombies, they do tell you in the game that even if you point the flashlight at them, they will not notice because their eyesight is already kind of bad.
yeah.
They already say like their eyesight is not the best, and they just see you and then they notice you and then boom, then you notice. Like it takes them like a few seconds unless you're on like grounded.
yeah,
I like this. Oh, yo.
once they walk onto you, it's like they know you're there and they'll find you, whether it's through one of their well-adapted senses or just I guess, echolocation. But yeah,
The game says dull. I'm cool, not dull. Get out of here.
oh, try doing combos and stuff. Like, there should be a combo list in the menu.
Yeah. It should be
They're
the
pretty easy.
I forget what it's called, the Devil Sword Dante. You should be able to do like air combos with that. And launchers.
Yeah, and
Why?
Juggling's one of the coolest things.
Especially with that gun.
I like that.
The gun keeps you suspended.
One of the sections is called a file. That's awesome. So old school.
Normal. Yeah, I love this user interface. We're actually talking about that while you were talking to your painter.
Action. High time, normal rolls, devil trigger. All-star.
Alistar.
L-star.
Look at that high
Alastor.
time.
Alastor.
High time is your
While
I think
holding
it's that your
RB's
weapon.
left stick in the direction of Dante's back and in the direction of Dante's back and the Y button. Okay.
Yeah, it's like you have to you have to pull the left stick back and then RB. That's the launcher.
Yeah, you did it.
Like that,
See?
like that.
Easy.
And if you hold that,
And
I'm
then-
pretty sure your Dante will follow up with them. If you
Yeah.
hold the RB, I think that's what it was.
It takes a little getting used to, but once you figure it out, it's really fun.
Yo.
Like, I gotta figure out what, like, better ways to launch enemies in Final Fantasy 16, because that's where I'm having a lot of fun. Pulling out Gerida and then clawing midair.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of the best tips I can give you is the charged magic burst fireball or whichever element. So when they're like knocked down, that magic burst will always launch them. It won't work when they're not
nice.
down. And Torgal, like I said, if you time Torgal perfectly, he'll keep everyone suspended in the air for a few moments, and that's when you can follow up with your Phoenix Shift, etc.
Gotcha.
So I'm kind of ignoring Torgal for the most part right now, just so I can get better with the combos and stuff. I'm gonna start working them in pretty soon, though.
I'm only using it for the quick
Like-
bite or
Yeah,
healing a little here and there.
Heals.
That's pretty much it.
definitely take your time with the game
Yeah.
because there's a lot of content in the game, so you'll have enough
Dude,
more than
I'm-
enough time.
I am absolutely loving it. And so's Felicity, so I think we're gonna play that for a while.
Especially the DLCs, they're really fun.
Oh, dude, yes. The water
How do
DLC
you
looks
start
so
the
damn
DLC? Am
cool.
I even at the place where I can start the DLC?
The Rising Tide one will give you two new ways to play the game. It's phenomenal, and they will also give you enhancements to the current icons you already have. So Phoenix Shift,
Oh, hell
that's
yeah.
like faster and it has more range. Garuda has more range, like stuff like that. You can always collect.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there's some stuff that like
Yeah,
increases jump cancels, and yeah, it's just amazing.
Like,
Dude,
how do
like
you?
a little bit more range would be
Because I'm
perfect.
waiting for the
So,
mission
how
that's
do you
supposed
start?
to start it. Yeah.
How do you start the DLCs? You go to that stone, right? At the
Um,
first big hideout, or the second
Yeah,
hideout, I mean.
yeah, you have to be on the last mission, and if you bought the DLCs, they should pop up then, so you'll know you're on the last mission. If you want, I can tell you the name of the last mission, and
think
you have
I-
to do a few side quests. There's like a few mandatory side
Yeah,
quests.
I think I know the mission names. I think I looked it up, the names. I didn't know they were supposed to be last mission. That's okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's called. I'm gonna send it in the Discord.
Yeah, nice.
No problem. Yeah, I don't worry so much about mission names, so like,
The only thing
yeah, I
I
had a
guess.
question.
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. Just interrupt me.
The only thing I was
Fine.
going to talk
Somehow
about.
irate.
Alright. The only thing I was going to say is that the game is awesome, but it's like a more chill game than anything. Because the game is very heavily using the cutscenes and storytelling and everything too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going through the main story. I think I might even save the DLC and just finish main story so I can start it on hard mode and then get back to where I was and then start the DLCs on that. Because, like, I really like the game when I'm just going straight from playing section to playing section. And I love the cutscenes, but you can only watch those, like, 3 or 4 times. So,
Yeah, It's I'd say at least play Rising Tide first.
Okay.
Because that one will basically change the game, and then if you do a second playthrough, do the other one. I'll be honest, I would recommend doing both of them because you'll get a lot of new gear
Okay.
and a lot of new weapons, which make the game more playable on FF mode. Because FF mode is no joke. I'm telling you, it's really
Okay.
tough.
Oh, I believe you. All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to get start my new playthrough so I could record it and everything and stream it as quickly as possible, but I'm okay with preparing first, so.
Yeah. All right, where are we going?
Oh yeah, my question.
So I go on.
I don't know, but this is like exactly like the opening mansion in the first Resident Evil game.
It does very much similar like it.
It's very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like some of the camera movement is also very similar to the very old Resident Evil as well that I've speedruns have seen. Like
Yeah,
cutting
the fixed
to-
camera.
Oh my god. There you go.
Fixed cameras can be nice because the good thing is it'll always show you where you need to go and where you need to look at.
Yeah.
That's true. No, I have no problem with them. Like, I love the classic Resident Evils. They're just a lot of fun for me to play still. And,
you know-
okay, so my question. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say about the cameras. You know what I like about the DMC developers? They made it a way that as you like walk and the camera changes, that your character does not go to the opposite side or like the left or right side, which is like a really neat thing
Oh, yeah.
for this time.
Yeah.
It makes it
Yeah.
it makes it way better, like quality of life, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, easier to play. All right, so my question. I got to go here in about 4 minutes because my AC is shut off and it is getting hotter and hotter every second. So, my question for you was, in Final Fantasy 16, I know that you can use you can swap them in the menu and everything, but what are your 3 default icons that you like to swap between?
That's a tough one because I'll be honest, I like all of them because all of them are extremely unique. But for me, a must is probably Phoenix. The Phoenix is like really fundamental for air combos, and
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, and in my opinion, it's like between, if we're talking about free, it's between Shiva, Garuda, and like Bahamut. And I think
okay.
most of the time it's Shiva and Garuda. So, because those basically make those basically make you Dante. Because Shiva gives you Trickster kind of, and Garuda gives you like grapples and basically make you like grab the enemy and whatnot. And Phoenix is also like really good for traversal and air combos. But I'd say Bahamut is
Yeah,
really fun midair because if you can time Bahamut midair, which is really difficult, you can be really stylish. It's incredible.
So yeah, with the way the way I'm trying to play is I do a lot of the parrying. I was thinking that Titan might be really fun for me to work with,
Oh, yo,
but I just don't know enough about it, like the time
Yeah.
blocks.
it's really it's not, trust me, it's not that tight. It's kind of, it's like it's basically the normal dodge timing, if you know what I mean, but it's like tiny bit tighter. And you know what I love about
That's
Titan?
not too bad.
Yeah, it also encourages air parries, which is incredible because
Oh, nice.
there are some abilities that can make you like a drop down with like increased force, like a kind of like a runic attack, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
it's incredible. And Titan has like, it packs a punch and it looks phenomenal. There's one where he like flipping stops time and like punches a billion times. It's incredible. The game is so good.
It looks so cool. Like
It's
everything I've seen
incredible.
with Titan. But yeah, like
Yeah.
I didn't even know about Bahamut or like I'm trying not to spoil too much for myself, but yeah, this
Yeah.
game's awesome.
Yeah, there's also an icon later in the game which will grant you a new sword, and it'll make parrying even crazier. Like It'll change up
Oh, hell yeah.
the sword parry like even more than you think, and it also encourages stylishness, and it rewards you with the most damage in the game that you can put out. So yeah, it's really fun.
Sounds perfect for me. Yeah, I thought I would have a hard time with the parries, but yeah, I'm getting them down. Like,
Not
it's
me.
totally a
I'm still
viable
doing
way.
them.
Well, that's because it's
I like dodges. I'm fine with dodges.
Dodges are nice. I'm more of a dodger myself.
dodges are slick.
Yeah, especially the dodge magic burst. It packs a punch, and it also makes you go further from the enemy, which grants you a bit more safety. Because the
Yeah.
dodge sword slash, it makes you get closer, but the magic burst, it like pulls you away, which is it's really cool. They gave you tons of options.
Yeah, parrying is actually like super high risk, but the dodging, the perfect dodge, is pretty high risk too, but so goddamn satisfying. I'd say it's probably my favorite dodge, like in all games that I can think of.
I agree.
The Stellar Blade dodges, like Stellar Blade had really cool, they're almost like parry dodges where you had to press circle in a specific direction, and I really like that, but it was like a perfect dodge like that, just a little bit added on top.
Yeah, and
But
this game encourages the Final Fantasy encourages like every type of play style you can think of, and yeah, that's what I really like because the game will never get boring for me, in my opinion, because there's so much stuff you can do, and even the air perfect dodges, the base dodges, they can grant some stylish stuff. There's not really a counter. There is a counter though, but it's like an accessory you need to unlock. And that will like open air dodging even more, and yeah, it's like Elden Ring mixed with Devil May Cry and God of War. Like it's fun.
That's
It's
awesome.
really fun. Yeah,
That sounds sick.
Yeah,
like
I love.
the dark fantasy setting. Like
Definitely.
it's really cool.
Yeah, I love all the weapon design. I love the costume design. I'd call it armor design, but costume design. I love the setting. It's a great game. The story, I could probably see myself getting bored with at a certain point, but they let you skip cutscenes from the beginning, even if you're doing just a regular playthrough. So
Yeah, for some reason,
absolutely W.
Ragnarok wasn't doing that. I was really annoyed about it. At the very first,
Ragnarok,
Tsushima,
dude.
super annoying.
Yeah,
on the first playthrough, I couldn't skip anything. I'm like, dude, just I don't want to watch freaking Freya.
yeah.
or
But
anything.
I
the
really
issue
like-
is, it's like with side quests. Like at least let me skip the side quests. Like sometimes you don't wanna.
Yeah.
You don't wanna like watch how someone is like. Yeah, just. But I get for main story. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like I really like to do. I'm not a huge fan of New Game Plus for the most part. Most of the time, it just doesn't hit the mark for me. Whereas I will completely replay through a game like Ghost of Tsushima. I actually like doing it from the start because like leveling up the sword and finding gear and all that stuff. That's one of the things I really like about that game. And New Game Plus kind of takes that away. So. But
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16, I think, is a game that I'm going to actually prefer New Game Plus for, because there are games like that.
Yeah,
Like
and
to an extent, The Witcher 3 is one of those. Like
I
Blood
never
and Wine,
could.
New Game
I,
Plus.
I never could get into that game. I gave it so many tries. I think it's just not my thing, man. The world is
Did you try
absolutely
Blood and
phenomenal.
Wine?
No, I didn't. But yeah,
Oh, man.
the world is phenomenal. My main issue
The
was
combat's just
the combat was kind of like I couldn't really. It was like a hard watch in my opinion. If you get what I mean, it's like hard to watch sometimes.
okay. So Blood and Wine actually added some things that they don't change up a lot, but they do change up the combat mechanics a little bit. Like you can do more parries and stuff and counter kills, and it's a better version of the game. So if I play The Witcher 3 now, I don't like to play the base campaign anymore. I just basically start with a new game of Blood and Wine.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend checking that out. It's pretty short. Not short, but like compared to the base game, it's short. It's like 20
Yeah.
hours compared to 80.
My friend, he told me that that he cannot play The Witcher 3 without mods anymore, like combat mods, and I was like surprised. Like,
That's me like playing Skyrim.
Oh, dude, that's actually something that huge W for when they brought it to console again with the remaster, or not remaster, but the whatever next gen update, whatever they want to call it, cash grab. Anyway, so they added a bunch of the combat mods that people were commonly using on PC. Like one of the things they did was simplified for using signs. Like you can just hold a modifier key and use all of your signs instead of having to select the different sign and use it.
Oh,
Which
so
is really nice. Just
what is happening?
really improves combat.
yes, stuff like that will make like it like that's why CD Projekt Red is like a good company in my opinion. Like if you can do stuff like that
Yep.
for your base game, like that's phenomenal. That's otherworldly. Like I've never heard any game designing team that does something like that.
So one thing that I heard that does concern me a little bit with CD Projekt Red was, I'm not actually entirely certain of the veracity of this. I'll have to look into it more, but a lot of the people that worked on like Cyberpunk and The Witcher 3 in that engine, they just aren't there anymore, and they've moved on to other companies. So that might be part of why they're using Unreal Engine.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's because like CD Projekt Red is not, because I think they are from Poland, something like that. But they're basically a really big studio now, so they just recruit
Yep.
from all over the world, and I think most of them just use Unreal Engine. I mean, sure, if you can make it work, make it work. But then if all your old developers that like set the base aren't there, I mean, it's gonna be rough. At least that's my expectation.
I can understand that, but I wish they would have learned how to use that engine. I guess maybe it's easier to use UE5 in a lot of ways, but I'm still concerned about that compromise. I do think it might end up being incredible, and it might be the best game that has ever launched on UE5.
Maybe the best
but-
game ever. We never know.
Which
Yep.
one?
I hope so. But I
have
am
high hopes.
concerned.
Which
I have
UE5
really
Jackal?
high hopes.
I was very excited about it, but I've pretty much lost all hype for it, so basically everything will be a huge surprise to me.
Sweet.
I'm kind of surprised it will run apparently at 60 frames
Yeah.
on console with ray tracing.
Yeah.
That's actually phenomenal. I mean, we don't know if it's a locked 60. I mean, I'm assuming it is, because I mean you would probably get a lot of people mad. I mean, it's a preview. It's not the full game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll keep with their word. But yeah.
Well, like with Capcom, they've been able to hit 60 with ray tracing for probably like 8-9 years now. Like the Resident Evil games, you could always run Resident Evil 3 Remake and beyond. Resident Evil 2 Remake probably ran at like 50 kind of stuttery frames per second. You might have hit 60 sometimes, but
Oh, it's just the DS1.
after that was Village.
I'd say Capcom is a big studio though. Like they are like, I think they always make their own engine or like reinvent it. So
Yep. The, what is it called? RE engine. It's what they use for Dragon's Dogma, so they know what they're doing.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I have extreme high hopes for The Witcher 4. I hope it's phenomenal. I hope I will like it, and I hope it will make me finish Witcher 3. Because everyone told me this game is really good. I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's just not
Hey,
been
Chachi.
What's up, Chachi?
Well, like I said, I am optimistic, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. But I just don't think that there's going to be any masterpieces with Unreal Engine. I don't think you can have a masterpiece without building your own engine, but
I mean, I
Maybe.
can make some masterpieces. It's pretty easy to make anyway, so
yeah, I made one in the toilet this morning.
that's
Goddamn.
that's good too. You don't want to release that one.
The chocolate log. I can't.
No, that's a Patreon exclusive, guys. Sorry.
I was gonna say something,
Well-
but it might just came out wrong, so I'm just not gonna say it.
Well, Jackal, I'm gonna whip out my credit card right now. Give me the link, please.
Yeah, get on there. We can do some collabs.
Oh no, not that.
No. What the hell is this?
Oh, spiders!
Oh,
The spiders
Those,
are fucking wild. Rendering on
What
them, they're like
spiders are
2D
these?
sprites. I love it. Oh, that is
Those,
classic gaming right there.
Yeah, those ghost ladies have been in the game for like 20 years. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, the scissor
The
ladies,
scissor
dude.
ladies, dude. It's so funny. Like
They keep getting better every time I see them.
they're like I think the first time I played this game, I was so mad of those scissor ladies. I was like, dude, what is this design?
Oh,
And, like,
they're a-holes.
they stink. And those scissor ladies stink.
They're very mean.
can't believe I'm actually making
Anyway,
progress.
how's it going today, Chachi? Good to see you. We were just talking about your favorite engine.
Hey
It's
guys,
been 1 hour already.
I'll be leaving because it's almost 1:30 in the morning for me.
Damn.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to bounce about 10 minutes ago, but
Yeah.
I figured I'd stick around and brave the heat with you guys, so I'm gonna bounce too.
Same here as well. This was a good time. 1 hour streaming, chill stream. I don't mind it. Thank you so much.
Dude, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised I actually finished 2 missions.
I
Yeah.
know, man.
I think this game has like 20 missions, so I mean you're on track.
Yay.
Oh yeah,
Only 10
Mr.
more
Singh
days.
hates knowing how many things there are in a game.
Oh, I'm
got
so
my-
sorry.
Ah, you good.
Nah, I'm just fucking with him.
Thinking what you buy for summer sale. I think we're gonna go for either Night Rain. I mean, I'm probably gonna go for either Night Rain or Expedition 33. Those are the 2
Yeah.
options that I think I'm gonna go for, but I don't know yet.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is available too for summer sale, so check that out for
I think we
anybody
already
that's
have
interested.
it. Yeah.
All right, thanks for hanging out, Tialha. Thanks for hanging out, Mr. Singh.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Fun time chat.
Good time. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
I will catch y'all on the flip side.
See ya. Take
Let's
care.
go.